When tempers get up, some people take it too far. This woman thought she could get away with slapping a man, but the instant regret that followed says it all. Let's see how it went down.
World without men was what world?
I saw some data series from the Department of Labor that broke down men and women and what they did in our economy to quite a granular level. I think they had taken it down, then they put it back up. I'm like, oh, they don't want people to know. So I downloaded the data set and I got it. Before the Department of Labor takes this down, I want to show what men and women are doing to this economy. And so I just backed out all the men from the data. And I said, okay, here's what your economy would look like with women. And the thing that I saw that shocked me, or was that I discovered along the journey of writing it, it's worse than what I thought. I thought, okay, there's some women who are going to plump. Yeah, there's some, but it's a fraction of what I thought it was. I didn't realize just how screwed women would be without men. I've conclusively debunked that women don't need men. They are so dependent on men. It's not even a joke.
Men do the hard jobs that no one wants to do. It's not about fame or being recognized or thanked. It's because it needs to be done.
So glad someone's finally asking this question. My problem is that I'm too hot, too successful in my career.
Stop it. Get some help.
I make too much money. I have too many amazing friends and family, too many cute clothes. Do you know how hard it is to choose an outfit each day?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
I have so many amazing and hot people sliding into my DMs every day.
Do you think it's reality? I'll let you guys decide that.
It's time consuming.
True masculinity.
Say it?
True masculinity. It's made up. You're just full of You're just an insecure little bitch.
True masculinity is...
I don't care.
Not a good thing. Well, I mean, it's obvious you don't care, but why don't you care? Are you feminine? Are you feminized? Are you a feminist?
Yes.
No? Are you feminine? Are you a femme? Is that what you want?
English, mother... Do you speak it?
Are you a femme?
What?
No, I'm asking you.
I'm not answering you because you're a loser.
I'm asking you. You said that F masculinity. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because if this is masculinity, that...
Intelligence, being able to talk to people by themselves instead of having to be around a crowd of people.
A loser.
A loser? Why am I losing?
Because you're homophobe.
It's funny because you try to act like and try to come off as an intellectual. All you have are slogans. All you have are rotes. All you know how to do is parrot certain things.
Some people just hate for the sake of it, sadly. Hating each other is easy, but loving all and respecting each other isn't something anyone can do.
That you were told to parrot. You have no independent thought. You have no actual thing going up upstairs. All you do is just repeat the same things over and over again because you have no original thought.
This guy humbled him in the nicest way possible. I love when people get a point across with just good speaking. He used no violence and no bad words, and yet he taught him a good lesson.
Feel about the concept of toxic masculinity?
There is no toxic masculinity. The problem is that there is a lack of masculinity. Fathers aren't around anymore, and most of the elementary schools have only female faculty. Therefore, boys are not developing by being reckless at a young age, which causes them to wreak havoc at an older age and develop psychological problems, allowing the karmic cycle to continue.
These are real issues that only the brave people talk about. There was a protest, and this guy held a sign saying, "All lives matter," meaning that we all are important. And watch what this lady did.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help!
Call the police.
No,
I'm gonna step back now. That was a battery charge.
Keep moving.
Oh, sorry.
no one is inside.
Okay, let's see close.
It's your
I'm sorry. I don't want to take it.
She was furious at him for just standing. This is mind-blowing. How can someone get this angry just because a person is standing there? And what bothers me is that the guy was harming no one, and yet she treated him this way.
Shut the up! You sacrificed my safety, and you're acting like I'm the one spreading lies.
Covering the microphone.
And then
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
If we want people to respect our safety, we need to respect theirs. She had no right to act the way she did, and that guy reacted in a smart way, demanding for the police to come. I just hope he presses charges so that she remembers that actions have consequences.
Do not appreciate being filmed for this.
Oh, he's not filmed. He identified the camera. we just kind of, I'm glad it's funny to you.
It's just very confusing.
Hey, sir.
Yeah, let's get you guys out.
Could you not touch our camera? I appreciate it.
Can you get out of here?
He identifies the camera. You just touched it. Weird.
My pronouns aren't preferred. They are mandatory.
Okay, how am I supposed to know when I'm only meeting someone on the go, and I'm not allowed to guess by how they look or how they dress or by what they got that's going on below? See, on this topic, I'm a little gray. When meeting someone new, what do I say? Because if I have to start our talk asking if you have a then you're not my kind of person anyway. And just one more little thing before I'm gone. Respect is earned, it's not demanded in a song.
I love this quote, and it's true. Respect is something that we need to earn as humans, not just go and demand it rudely.
If you want to be a she or a they, a zer, a z, good for you, but you can't make me play along.
Got him. We got him.
I identify as a transgender woman. I identify as a woman.
So you're a biological male and you now identify as a woman.
My biology shouldn't matter to you because you have nothing to do with my biology.
So what about you makes you a woman?
Because that's how I feel the most comfortable.
What do you mean by that?
So what
When
I'm asking
you call me a male, then I feel uncomfortable. It's as simple as that.
And I'm asking what qualities make you a woman?
When you call me a woman, I feel comfortable. And then it's that simple. Would you like it if I called you a man?
No, because I'm not a man.
Right.
I am a woman. I was born with breasts and a vagina, and I have XX chromosomes.
Okay. So
The only difference between you and me is the way we were born.
Once again, just because we want something to be real won't make it real. There is wishful hoping and reality, and both are the opposite.
How the is it that men can have their wages garnished, lose their license, and even go to jail for not paying child support, and yet there is zero accountability from the women to show proof that that money is actually being spent on the children?
I agree. Child support money should be monitored to make sure those children get what they deserve.
And I don't get triggered at all. All these times when you talk about men paying for stuff, I don't get triggered because I'm not broke. I get money. So all of these things are no, but I'm not bothered by none of these things that you want.
Kind of bothered.
No. How can I see? Okay, no, wait, it's fine. But this is what
to not do the ad libs.
No. So if you let me speak, girls. This is not respectful.
No,
wait, hold on a second. No, this is what we talk about. This is very disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry because you're still interrupting me. That's not sorry. You're not learning anything. You're very unagreeable and you're not listening. You're talking to a man that's a lot older than you that's trying to put you on some game, and rather than you listen, all you will do is keep talking.
You sound hurt. Who hurt you?
I'm not hurt.
That kind of
So back to what I was saying again. The only reason you girls push back when we speak about body counts, it indicates to me you have a high body count. I don't need to know your body count. I just can feel your energy, and this is what we deal with. So when you want to argue about why you're arguing with the right to sleep with as many men as you want, you can do. A woman has the right to choose. A woman has the right to wear what she wants. A woman has the right to go where she wants. Yeah. A woman has autonomy and sovereignty over her body. Yeah. But along with those rights, I have rights too, and I don't have to accept a woman that goes around and sleeps around with people. And this is why you girls get mad.
They sometimes forget that we men have standards too. And if we speak up, not everyone would like it.
See, it's called a preference. Wait, hold on. No, I'm explaining something. It's called a preference. It's called a standard. Find a man that you want. We're going to see what he has to say for it.
Thank you.
Now, go on. Say what you want to say in response.
What to that?
Yeah. I thought you because you kept interrupting, so I'm saying like if you got
I have no response to that, to be honest.
No, but you
just sound very hurt. The tone of your voice kind of raised for no reason at all.
Go on.
But yeah, no, I have nothing to say. We can carry on. I was going to ask.
Bro, I have to reply to that, man. No, bro, I have to reply. She cannot.
Why are you so mad? I don't understand.
Hold on. Is that your response to him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, go on, bro.
So all you got from that whole thing was my tone of my voice.
Yeah, because why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. No. This is and
I don't understand.
So once again, you go. So this is what you guys are doing, right? You keep stopping a man when he's speaking, and it becomes quite irritating. Men, we are direct. We don't do what you girls do. We want to explain something, want to get straight to it. But what you girls do, you keep interrupting and keep trying to stop. Keep adding ad-libs. It's very disrespectful.
Anyone would get angry if they kept getting interrupted all the time. I would just walk away if someone keeps interrupting me, especially if I let them speak and they interrupt me when it's my turn. It's just immature and gives a bad look.
Oh, hey there. So why is there no accountability for what mothers spend child support on? That's simple. Because child support is just a big old slush fund for the mother. Check it out. If there was accountability, i.e., women having to show proof, numbers of child support cases would plummet dramatically. What's baby mama's number one threat usually? I'm going to put your child support or race. You lower the number of child support cases, that directly affects the family court system's bottom line because, baby, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about the money. Without child support, the court system loses a huge part of its revenue stream. Less child support cases equals less child support paid equals less kickback from the federal government. It's the truth, guys. It's the sad truth.
It is the sad truth indeed. And that's why we need to choose carefully who we get married to.
Sir, hey, you're assaulting. That's assault there, buddy. If we did that to somebody, I know you'd be crying about it, right? Because you're called a hypocrite. You don't know how to be a man. You don't have any children, do you? You can't even take care of yourself, much less a child. You have no responsibility, no sense of virtue, no sense of masculinity. You've been emasculated. You don't know how to protect women. You don't know how to protect children. No, you don't. If we wanted to do something to this abortion clinic, you wouldn't stop us. We are restraining ourselves because we're law-abiding people. You guys are not restraining us in the least bit of way. You're not protecting this clinic, okay? You're a coward. You couldn't protect your way out of a paper bag. If we wanted to toss you down the hill, we toss you down the hill, and you wouldn't be able to do anything about it. It's the fact that we are self-disciplined men who actually restrain ourselves and abide by the law is the reason that you haven't gotten hurt today, because you're not a man, you're a coward. You're a little boy that has not grown up. You've been raised in a self-centered, materialistic, consumer-driven culture. All you know how to do is consume. You don't know how to take care of anybody. You don't know how to produce or build anything of value and substance. So I hope you grow up and become a man.
Emotional, damn!
Yet again, this guy humbled this person with just words. I bet he will remember this conversation for the rest of his life. I just hope he makes himself a better person after this, not the opposite.
I'm about to use a P word that we're not allowed to use.
Oh my God. I don't see how that's at all relevant.
Oh, I do.
The
Okay, so
conversation.
99% of sexual perpetrators are male. And
that's false.
No, look it up right now.
What about all these women teachers that are...
Right. Let me get into that because this is quite literally my background. This is what I do for a living. So I can tell you that it is 99% of sexual perpetrators are male. You can look that up right now.
That's false.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is what bugs me about men who say things like that. That is willful ignorance. You can absolutely look that up and educate yourself right now, and you don't. Why?
Also, it's not true.
Some people would never admit to being wrong, thinking it is a weakness. But the true weakness is letting your ego win.
It is true.
On its face, it's not true.
Oh my God, you have to look it up. How can you say that's not true? What's your background? Where are your statistics coming from?
I just want to address one thing. A few of you guys said you're bringing up the being assaulted and stuff, being worried walking home at night. Actually, men are more likely to be victims of violent crime.
Violent crime, probably
Who's more likely to commit violent crime?
Yeah.
It doesn't. That doesn't.
But also, men are still the victims.
The gender of the perpetrator of someone who has victimized you doesn't undo the fact that you've just been victimized.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
You're right.
irrelevant.
He just opened their minds to a whole new perspective.
What is a woman?
For me personally, I am a woman, and I believe
No, but what is that? Don't answer the question with the question, like, what is the vocab term woman? Define it.
that I align myself as a mother and what the women in my life and the feminine values of being more relationship oriented, less competitive, mothering, caring about someone ahead of myself. So those are values that feminist values that I believe in, and I believe I can be a woman. I don't have, I wasn't born with a male body, but I believe that I am a woman based on feminine principles. Those
Got it.
like
So
those
under-
and those and other
Under
feminine
your view,
principles.
somebody can choose to be what they want to be.
Yes.
Okay. Can I be a bobcat?
And I could also want to be a human, but it won't change the fact that I'm a wolf.
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up. These men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers. They're up on the power lines in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning. This thing that works in a miraculous manner. They work themselves to death. And often, literally, the gratitude for that is sorely lacking, especially among the people who should be most grateful. You see university professors, especially of the social justice bent, they take everything they have for granted, failing to understand entirely that there's a massive infrastructure of unbelievably hardworking, solidly laboring, working class men breaking themselves in half on a regular basis, making sure that everything that always breaks works.
Respect to all men who do the jobs that keep the world going. Deep respect to all hardworking men out there. We are proud of you all. Social media has taught this generation that they can be disrespectful all they want without consequences. I half agree with this because social media can be a good and a bad thing. And sadly, many people of this generation get influenced from the wrong source.
Ask everyone to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's do that. Kiko, so, okay, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
10. A fat 10.
A fat 10?
I mean, I'm just saying what everybody in the comments is going to say. Be like, oh yeah, she's a fat 10. Like, period. I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
Okay.
I feel like no one would date someone they didn't think was a, or at least marry someone that they didn't think was a 10, because like, why would you want to be with someone that you're like, I could find hotter?
But don't you think it is delusional to consider yourself a 10?
No.
Whether in appearance or total package.
I don't think it's like
I think it's
thinking that you're the
completely
perfect
delusional.
person, but just being like confident.
Dude, any person who says, I am a 10, is basically saying, I have zero room for improvement. I'm perfect.
That's
the way
not what
that
I said.
I appreciate her confidence, but let's be real. It's very far-fetched.
What's going on, guys? We're here with Bodog. What's your name?
Carmela.
Carmela?
Josie.
Okay, the question of the day is, if you're on a date with a man, should it be 50-50 or should he pay for the whole bill?
Is it a first date?
Yes.
Full bill. Full bill, 100%.
But, okay, let me switch it up. What if you asked him on a date? Who's paying?
He should pay.
But you asked him on a date.
Taking away from his manhood if I don't pay.
So that's Italian. You're Italian, aren't you?
Yeah.
She asked him, meaning that he took the time to meet her, and time is money. But what do you guys think? Should men always pay on dates or not?
So, in my eyes though, whoever asks to go on the date, you're asking for their time, so you gotta pay. So if you ask me on a date, which you would be the type to ask me on a date, right?
Yeah.
You're paying then.
So I don't think you'd want me to pay though.
If you ask me on a date, I'll still pay for the bill just because you're so beautiful. But usually, whoever asks the person out gotta pay for the bill.
Maybe that's a nuance, but not if you want to have the type of respect that you grew up with, you're going to pay for the bill. I feel the same.
So man pays whenever. So it's a woman's world.
Well, a happy woman is a happy man.
Happy wife, happy life.
Right.
I'm divorced.
So start getting happy.
I'm a single father of 5.
You were happy at one point, weren't you?
What'd you say?
Happy house, happy spouse.
But I'm I'm just wearing this tank top everywhere I go. My wife left me. She cheated on me with my uncle.
What?
Yeah, so I don't have a happy wife. I don't have a happy wife or a happy life.
I think a happy life is what you make out of it. Don't wait for someone to make you happy. Make yourself happy.
Then you'll find somebody else. That may be why you're divorced.
What's up, brother? What's this guy's recording us? What do you got to say? Who's paying for the first date, the man or the woman?
I would say the man for the first date.
Don't lie, brother. You're going on no dates.
I do. I believe the man should pay for the first date.
God bless you.
That guy is a pure gentleman, and I respect all men that stand still to their beliefs, no matter what changes in the world.
Pay for the first date.
the man shall pay or split the bill? So when you go to a restaurant, split bill or man should pay?
For me, it's not important. If I need to split, I split.
It's
no
okay.
problem. Yeah.
But then it's okay for you.
It's okay. It's okay for
So
me.
you don't expect that the man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Are men and women equal? Actually, women are better than men. What do men bring to the world? Literally nothing. Women, the vibes, just everything.
Everything you know and love. If you look around the entire infrastructure of our nation, our economy, every building you walk into, the way that you are portraying your ideas and opinions is through technology and infrastructure and an economy and a nation that was not only built, but is still maintained to this day by men.
Did men allow you to have that haircut?
You taking personal attacks makes me seem like the more intelligent.
Okay, I understand.
Validate your point, not some personal attack because
Okay, I
you're losing
understand.
the argument. Feminism stops whenever it's inconvenient for y'all.
Perfect argument this young man gave, and you can tell he's well-raised and smart.
By definition, you are delusional if you cannot defend your ideas.
You should go.
I actually don't go to therapy.
You're just a bigot. You can go.
Oh, what makes me a bigot, ma'am? Or sir? I'm not sure. I didn't misgender you, did I?
Oh, please go yourself.
Oh, that's not very ladylike.
Oh, now you're fucking misgendering me. Ladylike.
Oh, well, what are you exactly?
None of your business. What are you?
Well, you said I misgendered you. If I don't know what you are, how can I not misgender you?
She was speechless in the end.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
In our careers, we need to pursue something that makes us proud. Something that will bring happiness to us and our loved ones, not shame. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.